I grew up. Like I told you, I grew up black. Like
Okay.
I'm the only light skinned person in my family. Everyone else is dark. I come to a family reunion there and say, "Man, who's that?" Like, "Oh, that's Margaret's boy. She married a white man."
Okay, it's one of
Yeah,
them.
yeah. So I'm the light skinned dude in the family.
Got you, got you.
But
The yellow bone?
yeah,
Got you.
and but like I'm always been viewed as like a lighter person or as a white guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get that a lot, and yeah, that's cool. The people may like look at me differently because of that, or prejudge me before they even hear me, or when I say certain things, or they may hear like my black accent. They're like, "Is he trying to act black?" Like, no, my mom's from Watts. Like, I'm black. I was black before you guys were. I've been black for a very long time. So
Yeah.
don't. But like I do embrace like my multicultural roots.
Mm.
Like, and I'll never shun that. I always tell people I'm incognito. Like I can get information, so use me.
Got you.
You
Got
know.
you. Send them. We need them. We
Yeah.
need them. Send them into the, you know, isn't it unfortunate that you have to like prove that you're black?
Yeah.
Isn't that like you have to prove your blackness? Isn't that unfortunate?
Yeah. Like it sucks, but like it also comes as an advantage to me at times where like sometimes people will say certain stuff around me and I let them
Mm.
talk. Like, okay, mm-hmm. Or I said, like, people think I'm Puerto Rican, right? So they'll come to me and they'll like start saying some stuff. And I'm like, you think I'm you, huh? Go on. No.
Continue.
Like, do I hablar español? Like, poquito, you know. And then they'll start saying stuff. I'm like, no, say what you're gonna say. Say what you're gonna say. And maybe.
Mm-hmm. You get some inside information.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's like you're not bringing that information back home.
Mm-hmm.
But
I like it.
so like what I used to see as a detriment, I see as an advantage. It's like a camouflage. Like I used to, love wearing my mask. Like height of COVID, because I'm like, okay, I can kind of hide behind this a little bit. I can. I don't have to show facial expressions like I was, doing Uber for a long time. Um, and I could read people's faces. I could, kind of hide my demeanor a little bit. So like, even like with music, like our musical monikers are like amplified versions of ourselves. So we can kind of like hide a little bit of who we are behind our personas,
Mm-hmm.
So I've always loved that angle of not being so open about everything and being able to, I guess, code switch and keep things either shown on the sleeve or keep it close to the chest
I
at
like
my
that.
discretion.
I like that. It actually reminds me of a chapter I'm working on my new book called Warrior in the Garden,
Hmm.
which is basically reflecting on like knowing whom you can open up your heart to and who you should not open up your heart to.
Yeah.
Right? It's about protecting yourself, and you were raised Jehovah's Witness, right?
Hmm.
Are you still Jehovah's Witness?
No.
Okay. So, because I was going to ask you if you also pass it on to your kids, and so that's definitely no,
No.
right?
No.
Oh, we
No.
talked about gifts earlier,
Yeah.
and gifts is against Jehovah's Witnesses, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And like I learned a lot from that organization, and it gave me like my moral foundation.
Hmm.
I don't subscribe to it now, but like I have nothing against it. Like my mom, she's been one since the '60s, still to this day. She's in her '70s, and she gets the call from Armageddon. She's on the front line with a sword and shield. That's how deep she is into it. But like that's funny. There's not funny, but there's several artists like even out here in the IE that are former Jehovah's Witnesses. I want to kind of hit them up like, hey, we need to do an EP. You guys know that, right?
Called what? Former JP?
Call it like the truth or something, right?
Okay.
Because like that's what we called it. Our religion, we call it the truth. So I'm like, Cam Archer. Shout out to Cam Archer. My boy Mix from up in the high desert. GQ producer, and those are some more I'm probably forgetting. But like, we had Prince, we had Michael Jackson, Exhibit, Crazy Bone. We had a
Yeah.
lot of people. George Benson, a lot of people that are former Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yes. I think Michael Jackson was Jehovah's till his death,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be cool to have like or maybe call it like After the Truth, because you guys are no longer Jehovah's
Yeah.
Witnesses, right?
Yeah, and we could sample like those artists that have passed, right?
Possibly, yeah.
Prince songs, Michael Jackson, George Benson, all of them.
Yeah, or even create new stuff too as well.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I want 10% of that.
Gotcha,
I'll
gotcha.
take 2%. That's
We'll debut it on the show.
hey, we're with it. We're with it.